right now Connecticut, but I flew into New York. I'm going back to my roots, and I'll be in the Bronx, and I'll be all over Westchester, my college, strength and conditioning with my first strength and conditioning coach, Vinny Sullivan. I'm actually here in Ridgefield, Connecticut, going to do a podcast, but first I'm going to meet my manager, Luigi, who's been with me since I was 21 years old. There he is!
How's everything?
Good, I'm hungry. And we're going to eat, because I'm really hungry, at the barn door.
It's always so great to connect with Luigi. Being that I live in Florida and he lives in Connecticut, we really don't get to see each other much. But we talk on a consistent basis. It's really important that we have full transparency and communication. But it was really great to just sit with him, connect, hear about his family and what's been going on in his life. Also share what's been going on with mine and what I'm doing out here. We had some amazing food. The food at this restaurant was just so clean and it was just so good. I love Caesar salads with salmon. But this was a really great meeting and a really great time to connect with him, to plan for what's gonna come up next for my trip while I'm out here on the East Coast. For my next stop while in Connecticut, I went by my friend and fellow pro fighter Cordell Booker's gym, Revolution Boxing in Stamford, Connecticut. Cordell trains here, but also trains some young amateurs and weekend warriors. I also got to reconnect with Devin O'Brien, who's become a friend through social media. She's an amateur boxer that Cordell trains, and it was great finally meeting in person. I loved watching Cordell train. He definitely has a gift not only as a professional fighter, but as a coach. Watching these guys work on defense drills, you can see they all really respect Cordell and listen to everything he says, trying to execute everything with precision. The highlight of my trip was working with this 12-year-old young amateur female. Her parents were there watching her train, and I got to do some drills with her on the double end bag. We worked on defense, punching and slipping, working on the jab first, and then the right hand. We slowly built off of that. Next, I added some footwork. She was super attentive, focused, and excited to learn. I definitely see a very bright future for this young girl, and I'm excited to watch her on her way. She told me a funny story about getting hit in the nose and her nose was bleeding, but she still wanted to continue. Like Tyson says, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. But it was really cool to see her wanting to come back and continue working. She reminded me a lot of me. She was just super focused and really hungry to learn. They told me that she's always the first one there and the last one to leave. Her parents shared with me how much she loves the sport and how she was doing jiu-jitsu before, but just took this love with boxing. The thing I love about working with young amateurs is I get to show them what I had to figure out kind of for myself while coming up. Back when I started, there weren't many females, and the coaches had limited time to really be able to work with me. Showing her these moves and seeing how quickly she picked them up made me so happy. She was extremely coachable, and like I said, open to learn and wanting to grow. She understood the movements. She was super in tune with her body and completely understood everything that I was explaining to her. I got really excited when she did stuff correct. I just love to help and see people understand the movements. While working with her, I could tell she would have stayed working with me for another 2 hours if I just kept coaching her. But she had already been there for some time. So we just continued working on the drills, punch, slip, step with the left hand, and then punch, slip, step with the right hand. It really means a lot to me to leave an impact and share a little bit of my boxing and coaching with these young fighters. was really awesome reconnecting with Cordell. I really enjoy watching professional boxers coach. Cordell has a very bright future in coaching and has a lot more that he's going to achieve as a professional fighter.